Pervy Sage!
And we're back outside.
Oh,
That
you're back just in
beautiful sunny D.
Pervy Sage, look at this! This means my training is complete, right? Hurry up and take these things off!
Yep.
Okay, but before that, I need you to help me out with an urgent task.
Huh? But I'm in a hurry too!
Ah, how convenient. We're both in a hurry.
Just listen. This involves that girl from the ritual too. Don't worry.
It's about her too? What are you talking about?
Well, see, we have ideas. In fact, there's a very good reason why there's a tree in shot right now. And not just because of the leaf metaphors. As rampant as those will continue to be. God fucking damn it.
You remember that young woman we met before you went into the cave, right?
Young woman?
It's a ritual, a human sacrifice.
Yeah, the one I don't really get Wendy Lee from, but we decided to go with her regardless. Okay.
There is no other way.
Oh yeah! That lady with the cold and the lucky charm around her neck, right?
Lady with the cold. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, I want you to find her.
There would. Has there ever been like stories of the plague ravaging the world of Naruto? I imagine that would be something that would come up once or twice. I mean, holy shit, considering Hanzo leading the Hidden Rain Village, I imagine he would have unleashed a plague once or twice.
Her? Why?
I'll explain later. Just go find her as quickly as you can.
Also Danzo. Danzo can absolutely believe he poisoned more than one water hole in his life.
Understood. Don't worry, Pervy Sage. I'm on it.
You search inside the village. I'll go look around the outskirts.
So we're being enlisted with Dryad to help with intel gathering.
Gather some information.
And it would turn out to be redundant because Jiraiya already figured out what the hell's going on. Go figure. So this isn't too bad, luckily. This is just a little side quest thing. Well, I mean, it's mainline, so it doesn't really count. Ask people. Okay. About phrase icons. Red ones are important. Yeah, leaf ones are important, obviously. Question marks is like missions and fucking exclamation points or anything.
Excuse me, have you seen a woman around here wearing a lucky charm around her neck?
Nope, sure haven't, Sonny.
Again, everything in this game is dubbed. Holy shit.
Man, if I don't hurry, she'll just keep going deeper into that cave.
Into the cave? Oh, you must be...
Oh yeah, I was also gonna mention, how the fuck is Aoi actually navigating all those traps inside of the crystal mine? When she's clearly not A, a ninja, or B, strong enough to possibly make it past these. I'm going to assume it's just the Black Shadow, like, navigating her farther in. But if that was the case, then he'd probably just bring her right to the back immediately.
I can't just
So I have no idea.
Such a terrible ritual go on.
She's a good girl, you know.
Huh?
She's been to the village quite a lot recently. I remember her quite well.
Lore.
What? So you mean she's not even from this village?
I can't be sure, but it always seemed like she was coming from outside the village. She was always...
So that's an interesting bit of insight. She's not in front of the village. In fact, she's from out and about.
The village liked her.
So it's weird that she was enlisted as a sacrifice.
Then, out of nowhere, she said she'd go into the cave as a human sacrifice.
And she offered herself.
What? It was her decision?
Of course. I was just as surprised as you are.
So that's two bits of interesting information about Aoi that she could have told us herself.
Hello, how can I help you?
Sorry, gonna quickly do a thing. Because Twitch has gotten used to me thirsting over NPCs in a Naruto game.
Please come back anytime.
That hair is simultaneously both peak OC territory from DeviantArt, but also cute. Sorry.
Hello, what would you
Look, I know I'm a married man, but I will not stop admiring characters in artwork. Admire respectfully.
done and done.
Also, yeah, you can sell the crystal fragments. To my knowledge, I don't think there's anything important you need to save them for, like item synthesizing or anything. So I think you can just
Come back anytime.
sell them off and you'll generally be okay-ish. Now, I think it sucks, however, is when
She was willing to give her
you talk to them, they stay red on the mini-map. That's very much grounds for confusion, so fuck.
Excuse me, have you seen a woman with a lucky charm around her neck?
I'm only going to showcase the full ones that are just, you know, the red ones, because those are fairly important.
Why are you so blue anyway?
He seems to be more of a dull purple, but hey, I'm not judging.
Well, long before this village was around, there was a giant tree of life here. As the story goes, the leaves from that tree could cure all kinds of sickness.
Cure all sickness? Mom is ill. Interesting.
The village probably could have made more through healing than with crystals.
Probably.
Our ancestors sure were dumb. We all could have been well off without having to work at all.
What does that imply, my
We
dude?
sell crystals now because of Black Shadow.
Okay, so there was a tree here that healed people. Noted. I like how you can't exit through the front. Anything? Oh, I think there's something else up here, right? At the crystal entrance? Yes.
Excuse me. Have you seen a woman around here with a cold?
Holy shit, I've seen so many doujins in hentai with a character that has hair like this. Jesus.
Someone with a cold? Nope, sorry.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Hey, do you want to explain this giant fucking stump right here?
Sorry I couldn't be of more help to you.
Also, why does she sound like she's like in her 70s, but physically she's in like her 30s?
Oh, hey, one other question. What's this big stump here? I've been wondering all day.
Ah, you see, Naruto does sometimes have a bit of a brain. I just don't know why these games insist on making him seem like the biggest dipshit on the face of the planet. He's not. He's dumb, but he's not that dumb. Like, he is Minato's son. Like, he's not completely fucking clueless.
This is what's left of the Tree of Life, a huge tree that far predated the village.
The Tree of Life?
Yes, it was enormous, and surrounded by flowers. It said it was quite beautiful.
God, all these myths and legends about fucking trees. Like, I'm just thinking of just a Tree of Might from Dragon Ball Z Tree of Might. And you know, now I think about it, this is not the last time we'll also have a tree that is significant to the plot. Because, you know, the Ten Tails tree, you know, just the chakra tree, just pointing that out there.
Wow, I can't even imagine.
Me either. It was all cut down when the village was built. Not much left now.
Oh yeah, clearly, because we need to make room for the obvious like trolleys that will be going in and out of the that will going to the front of the cave entrance. But here's the thing: they didn't take the stump out, so seems like a moot point. Clearly, just wanted a more scenic view of the fucking cave. Why would you cut this tree down if you're just gonna leave the stump here? Because then like you have to work just as hard getting like crates over this damn thing. Purple hair with glasses? Absolutely.
What are you doing here anyway? Aren't you afraid Black Shadow might attack?
No, I was researching Black Shadow, actually.
I think you'd see him coming from a mile away. Also, it's sunny outside.
Researching him? Who are you anyway?
I'm an assistant to an historian. I came here to study this village's history.
Hey, can I ask everyone something actually? Okay, so I've been noticing this more and more. Like, why is it grammatically correct to be like an historian? But like there's a like a word, like there's an H there, like you shouldn't have an and, that should be before with like a word with a vowel. Like that just seems like it should be like an historian. Am I the only one like bothered by this? Like, can someone clarify this for me? So anyway.
Wow, sounds like cool work. So did you learn anything about Black Shadow?
Well, according to legend, Black Shadow was in that cave before the village was built.
Okay.
But the Tree of Life and all the flowers in front of the cave kept the demon at bay.
Oh, we're piecing these together.
Interesting. I wonder why that kept him trapped in there.
Well, some say that Black Shadow was vulnerable to the smell of those flowers.
Really? So maybe if I had a bunch of flowers, then I could defeat this thing.
It's just funny to think that by pure happenstance, the Black Shadow was accidentally trapped inside of a crystal mine, or a cave, I guess, and a tree was right there. I wonder what happened first. Did the tree grow in front of the mine in order to keep him like locked inside there, or did it somehow find itself in there after it found the tree? Like, I'm just thinking about that. Like, huh? Okay.
Not exactly.
Chicken or egg?
Why not?
The only flowers Black Shadow was vulnerable to were the ones around the Tree of Life. Most likely, it was the fragrance of those flowers in particular that repelled the demon.
Ah.
If you want to know more about the history of this village, you should go meet my teacher. He should be somewhere around the entrance to the village.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll go talk to him.
We're actually doing it. Lore!
I'm never gonna find that woman. I guess I just have to talk to anyone I haven't spoken to already.
Oh boy, it's about to open up quite a bit. Now everyone is a red dot.
I would have loved to.
Yeah, so now the information gathering has really fucking opened up to us, like quite a bit actually. Which is still not horrid. Obviously I'm gonna start like cutting out some of these because it's gonna get kind of excessive.
I've heard the land here was rich with nature, and there was a clan that protected nature.
Of course there is a
So
clan.
my grandmother used to tell me.
There's always a fucking clan.
She was willing to...
Alright, talk to you. I talk to the shopkeeper.
How can I help you? Please come back.
Not that there's anything really bad there anyway. Talk to you. I didn't talk to you yet.
Excuse me. Have you
Ooh,
seen a woman
funky ass
with a bad
design.
cold around here?
A cold? Oh, maybe you mean Tsubaki.
Hey, we have a name.
Tsubaki? Oh, so that's her name.
Tsubaki used to come shopping here all the time.
It's just funny thing that the last Japanese character I knew of that was named Tsubaki was all the way back in Blaze Blue. And I was thinking to myself, man, I knew some of her lore, but I wonder what the fuck happened to her in later Blaze Blue games because I never continued with that shit. I know she was going blind from utilizing like her weapon in Continuum ships, but I have no idea what the fuck happened to her after that.
Except what?
I just see several redheads in other installments afterwards that are just a varying like weirdness.
A few months ago, she came down with an incurable illness.
Incurable? So you mean she'll never get better?
If this is a World War Tsunade exists, I don't think there is such a thing as an incurable illness. I'm going to be 100% honest. If Sakura, a fucking trainee in medical ninjutsu, was able to bring Kankuro back from the brink from a super complex poison with no cure, I think anything's doable, really. Hell, Tsunade even ran surgery on Lee, who had fragmented fucking like shattered limbs. Sorry,
Maybe
ranting.
not. I think she's in pretty bad shape. Not sure how much longer she has.
Are you serious? I can't believe it.
Well, she's well enough to still be up and walking around.
Yeah.
And it's been several months, then I imagine that she's got some time left.
Do you happen to know where this Tsubaki woman lives?
Sorry. I don't have any idea.
Oh, okay.
But the village chief might know. You should ask him if you see him.
I'm just gonna run by Kirk. Okay.
Thanks, pal.
Where they got Kirk Thorne to voice an old man? You think they would have actually gotten like the Donzo voice actor, since he also did that old chief and Ghost in the Shell too. Bizarre. Hello.
Hey,
Oh, you're that tree guy.
all the research around here?
Who are you?
I talked to your assistant. She told me you knew all about the...
And I'm gonna start going a little bit
I
faster.
heard Black Shadow can't bear the...
Ah, yes. It blocked the way to the crystal cave, so the villagers cut the tree down.
Yeah.
Huh?
They didn't do a great job of it,
Talking
apparently.
About the tree. I want to know about the flowers around it.
You'd think they were unrelated, wouldn't you? But they share a very close
The
link.
flowers came from the tree. They were very related.
What do you mean?
The flowers only grew there because of nutrients given them by the tree of life.
Wait, did I just hear that correctly?
Once the tree was cut down, the flowers withered away, robbed of all nourishment. When the flowers died, Black Shadow
Wait.
was released from his prison.
Is that David Lodge trying to do like a sort of like British voice? Am I hearing this correctly?
So that means...
By cutting down the tree, they awakened something that would bring...
Ah yes, the classic hubris of man coming around to bite everyone in the ass. Ah yes, I love this trope. To be fair, Fall Leaf Man is a much more interesting side story than, you know, aliens trying to put people to sleep so as to suck up their chakra and become omni-gods. I've been reading Boruto. I have, oh god, I haven't mentioned that. Okay, I'm fully caught with Boruto by now, by the way. I marathoned it in like a week, and I gotta say, it started amazing, but once Kishimoto came back on, it's like, ah yes, the aliens are back in force, I see. As well as, you know, the very sexist writing, because classic Kishi, absolutely.
It's quite ironic, really.
Okay, should I just bring up... fuck it, may as well. Or you know what? No, I'm gonna save that little nugget until we're going back to the cave. So we know who Tsubaki is. Can I leave? Nope. Okay, who the fuck have I not talked to yet? I can't talk to the shopkeep.
Hello. Which item would you like?
Nope.
Is there anything
I talked to you. Talk to you.
You should ask the village chief.
Where the fuck's... Oh, duh. Fuck. He's here all of a sudden. I hate it when people just pop up and you have no notification of it.
Hey, Pops, you mind if I ask you something?
Heard you've been poking about. I assume this is about Tsubaki.
I mean, dude is essentially as old as fucking, oh god, Tsujikage. So he could probably give us an answer.
Yeah. Do you know where she is? I've looked all over the village, but I can't find her.
We've literally circumnavigated the whole village,
She
yeah.
isn't from this village. She doesn't live here.
Huh? Well, where does she live then?
Tsubaki lives a ways out from here, deep within the Forest of Delusion.
Yup.
She lives in a forest? Why?
In fact, the very area we started the game in. Hell, I'm gonna tell you something. She lived even like half the map away from where we started. I'm not kidding.
Tsubaki's ancestors lived with the Tree of Life. Our ancestors tore it down.
Okay.
Got it. The Forest of Delusion, huh?
I wouldn't be too keen to go in there. It's full of fog. It truly is a forest of delusion.
Hey, wouldn't that be a forest of illusion then? Because your vision's obfuscated? Like, am I crazy with that one? I don't know.
I can't give up now. She's waiting for me in that cave.
The person you seek is in the...
Okay, so we have a game plan at least. Back to the forest of delusion, not illusion, but you know, details, whatever. But now's when things get a little interesting.
Oh, man, what's up with this fog? I have to be careful not to get lost in here.
Okay. Shout out to the fact that I impressed Alex with my navigational skills. I actually managed to get this done in a pretty seemingly amount of time. Okay, so yeah. Map is kind of fucked right now. Now, however, the actual area itself is completely unchanged. So if you remember anything about this, you should be fine. And if you follow the map here, yeah, it's pretty much like the icons are totally stationary. It's only like the paths themselves that look jittery. But if you can focus your eyes, then this actually comes out a lot clearer. Actually, let me turn off. Let me turn to software rendering really fast. Oh, it's a little less fucked. In hardware mode for PCSX2, you can see there's like these lines around here. So like I can tell that's just the emulator kind of fucking up. Now if you set back to software, it looks a little bit better, not by much. So navigating this is kind of like, if you just like pay attention to the path itself, it's really not that difficult. Like the map itself doesn't get difficult until you're up here, or when it's trying to like go up and around. However, because we're Naruto and we now have this shit. Oh my god, I could just... Are you fucking kidding me? I could just get right up there? Okay, alright. Like I said before, this is the most intricate area in the game. So really, if you get the hang of this area, you're fucking donezo. But that being said, still gotta pay attention. So, I'm gonna lead us off. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna start up here, which I didn't even know you can do this. Holy shit. I didn't experiment too much on the streams, but I literally just saved us like, okay, to give you perspective, I just saved up a lap going all the way around here. I'm not even kidding about that. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, so with that, I'm gonna go over here. So Tsubaki herself is obviously like right over here, obviously, but we're not going there just yet. We got some dots to go pick up first, boys. I must say though, this area is really fucking cool. Like this is obviously the part of the Let's Play where if you watch along with me, you're gonna find out where to go in no time. So we start up here, and I think there is an orb up here. There we go. Truthfully, I hadn't even contemplated the fact of utilizing the double shadow clone jump in order to just sequence break the fuck out of this. The unfortunate thing is that the camera doesn't always follow these elevated ledges, so you gotta be extremely careful. Come down here, got that one. Now for a northern section. Let's see. I think we can probably jump back. Maybe? Actually, can we jump onto this box? I don't think it's necessary, but... no, that's a bit too high. Okay, we're gonna do things in the normal path then for a minute or two. Also, some of these hallways are just long enough to get the speed boost out of Shadow Blur. Kind of cool. So just Let's see. This is the... Okay, so the easy path is actually to turn... Okay. I'm going to just straight up show you what you're supposed to do, okay? You start here, you hang the right wall, and you come up here, and then boom, you're literally right there. That is the way to Sabaki. However, since I am a fairly competent navigator, I'm going to share something with you that I shared with the Twitch chat. So my mom is absolutely terrible when it comes to navigating, and she gets super frustrated whenever it comes to driving and navigating at the same time. So I feel like I became a decent navigator from having to be her eyes essentially when she was trying to drive places. That's just a funny little thing about me. So unfortunately, this map doesn't convey elevation changes too well. The gray areas are of course lower areas, the tan areas are higher areas, obviously. But that being said, it is a little tricky. So for example, yeah, where are you over here? Cool. Now, tree area. Shadow Clone Jump is a lot easier. Don't worry, this is... Again, honestly, this game is pretty fucking cool with navigation sometimes. Like, you might see this and be kind of intimidated. Nah, I look at this and this is fucking cool. Scale, yo. Okay, jump here. Good stuff. The trick is to pace yourself and always check where you're standing. It's really just about, like, where Naruto's feet are in comparison to collision. Also, these vines, you can walk on them. It's not very well conveyed, but you can, in fact, do that. It's really cool. And right. Oh, okay. I tapped the triangle button anticipating having to correct myself with a Shadow Clone Jump. Didn't even need to. Awesome. Up here? Not quite. And okay, memory serves. Need to go that way. I think that is the correct vector for continuing forward. I'm saying the word vector like I know what it fucking means. I've taken algebra before. I know what it means, but like I don't know the full definition offhand. Ah, this is the important area. Hold up. It's like standing from here, easy way up. And now you're in the elevated section. Woo! Now let's see. We're just gonna take this right on over. So from here you can jump down and boom, you're at Tsubaki's house. Cool stuff, right? Well, we're not going to the show. Actually, fuck, there's a hero orb right down there, actually. Okay, I'm going to swing around, and then we're going to go down there, because apparently there's the memory shard is right fucking there. So just this way. God, the sense of scope, though, is so cool. I can't wait until we get the fog lifted, though. Not just because of navigation, obviously, but because, like, genuinely, the Forest of Delusion is really pretty. Like, a lot of late generation PS2 games, I feel like, really brought out what the console can do. One of the primary cases for me personally is Final Fantasy XII. It looks gorgeous even on PS2. Like, holy fuck, dude.